Hi guys and welcome back to another stream. Hope you're all doing okay. So today I think we're just going to play some PSO today, to be honest. I kind of feel like taking a bit of a break from NGS for today, so I think we're just going to spend the whole stream playing PSO. I doubt that's a problem for anyone, considering that most people like the PSO stuff more anyway. Yeah, hope you're all doing okay anyway, guys. And what I'll do is I'll go to our usual lobby that we normally go to. Yeah, so as always, I'm just in Lumerace Block 2-1 at the moment, so if anyone wants to join any games or anything, feel free to join. It's always open for viewers. So I know we've got the Valentine's event on Ephinea at the moment, so we could potentially do some party play because I believe you get a rare drop boost if you party up. Oh, hi Minsky, okay. Oh, is this your humor that you've made? I think you mentioned him last stream. I am sort of tempted to do some episode 2. As much as I really hate all the instant kill stuff, I would quite like to take advantage of some of the rare drop rates that we've got at the minute. Hi, Draken, you okay? OG character. Oh, cool. Yeah, so I think at the moment, we've got the 25% rare drop boost, and we've also got the party bonus as well. So I suppose if there's anything that we need to hunt, I suppose today's the day to do it. I did do some Swordsman's Law hunting earlier on, but I had no luck whatsoever. All I got was a Silence Claw, surprising no one. So is there anything that either of you are going for at the moment? Because I think today is probably the best day to hunt it if we are. History time on DC, I made Minsk and died in Forest 1. Notice you no longer had your weapon, so you recreated him. At least they changed that in the later games. But yeah, I mean, obviously I'm still hunting Swordsman's Law. Yeah, Minsk Law. So I'm still going for Swordsman's Law. I've also been doing some completely futile CLJ sword hunts as well. So, you know, I'm happy to hunt anything though. If there's anything in particular you guys are going for. I just think we should definitely sort of use this rare drop boost while we've got it. I could actually do it going for a blue Odoshi as well, actually. Oh, cool. Hi, Bronsky. Okay. Yeah, so I think for Blue Odoshi, I think it's a drop from the Rare Dwarf one, which I probably should have done during Rare Enemy Week. So that's probably not worth going for. Although I suppose the regular Dwarf ones do also drop Lame as well. So I don't know if anyone's even after a Lame at the moment, but that's an option. Or we can do Swordsman's Law or V101. I would say Swordsman's Law, but I'm kind of sick of doing ruins every single stream to start with, so I think I'd like to do something different ideally. V101 would be sick. Yeah, it's not an easy drop, but I would really like a V101. So yeah, maybe we'll go for V101. I like how the PSO word selector's made its way into chat. You can make with your green. Yeah, sure, yeah, we can go after V101 then. Maybe a TTF to warm up. Yeah, can't go wrong with that, yeah. We could start with a TTF and then do some V101 if you want. Yeah, so I think Green Hill's good for V101. There's a couple of other IDs as well. I haven't got the drop chart up at the moment. Boost Road at 4 quest is good for Gerta Blue Farm, can get limiter. Yeah, so I mean, like I say, we're playing PSO for the whole stream today, so yeah, we can do a few hunts. As I said at the start of the stream, but if anyone watching wants to join in, we're in Lumerace Block 2 on Ephinea, so anyone who wants to join, feel free. Just a couple of stream things. So video went live a couple of hours ago, which is the next PSO character class guide, which was for Raymal. So if you're interested in starting Raymal, maybe go and check that video out. I have tried to incorporate the sandbox mode that Ephinea has as well, just so I can show you guys the different weapons that I recommend as well. Just try and make it a bit more useful for you. Also, there should be an NGS video going live midweek. And just to reiterate, I will be away during the week. The video still will go up because I'll schedule it beforehand, but I will be away during the week. I'll probably be back just before the weekend, so we should still be able to stream next week. But I'll let you guys know if anything changes. Yeah, I would really like to get a V101 actually, because it would make quite a big difference. I could ditch my Heavenly Battle for it then. I'm not sure what it is as well, but I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but there seems to be a ton more people playing Ephinea at the moment. And I think when I logged on, there was about 260 people online, which is just crazy for PSO. I don't know if it's because of the Valentine's event or... It just seems like there's been a massive uptick in people playing lately. Yeah, Blue Adoshi is something I would like to go for. I used to use that back on the Sega servers. Because obviously, I know it has the built-in Heavenly Battle and it has a set boost with the Sanguine Yasha that I use as well. So it is a really, really nice set. Back on Official, I used to use the Blue Adoshi with a 30-hit Sanguine Yasha and Proof of Sword Saint. So I had like the full set. So I'm just trying to get it all back again. Unfortunately, I really don't like the new Swordsman's Law drop. I preferred it as it was on the old servers when it was Astark drop, because you could just spam some of the one-player episode 4 quests. I don't really like Huntendale servers. Valentine's event, red drop boost, per player and party, 4 players get a 20% boost. Yeah, so I mean, if we get 4, that'd be brilliant, but even with 3, we'd have a really, really good boost. We drop limiter or Blue Adoshi on Skyly. Yeah, I think Blue Adoshi's from the... Or does it drop from Gerta Blulu as well? I know it drops from Dauphin Eclair. I didn't realise it was a Gerta Blulu drop as well. 10% for 3. Ah, fair enough. Your gear is awful at the minute. To be honest, I don't mind sharing it. You know, if you want to join, as long as you can do ultimate, I really don't mind what your gear is. As long as it's nothing like ridiculously hacked. I can join on my phone, you will. Oh, cool. Is this you in the lobby at the minute, Atronix? Your mail. Oh, cool. Yeah, so the password Alternix should be stream. Sub YouTube. It would have been kind of hilarious if I couldn't get in the party and me on stream. What we'll do is, if there is more than 4, what we'll do is we'll rotate, just so people get a chance to play. Yeah, we can just rotate Draken, so you know, if anyone wants to leave at some point, we can swap around people, depending on how many there is. Yeah, it should be mega rares though, because I think we're at about 141% rare drop boost now. And at least doing episode 4, we can't get a silence claw. 154. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think it said 147 for me when I joined, but then I forgot. Yeah, it goes up again, doesn't it? And no, for anyone wondering, I still haven't unsealed the Lame Agent. I did do a few more kills on it earlier, but it's still not done. I was also doing some runs of Restless Lion earlier because I really want to get a really high hit Demon's Ray gun for Tower, but I forgot how absolutely irritating that quest is. I really don't like the delay in PSO when you're fighting NPCs, where you hit them once and then you can't hit them for like another 10 seconds. So annoying. It goes so much faster as soon as you've got 4 people. Oh, first rat. Green Hill, so I'm assuming probably a Justy, I would assume. Yeah, I get enough Justies on Skylight. I need to remember we've actually got a force now. I don't need to buff people. So used to doing it. People watching as well, I've adjusted the on-screen chat as well. Last stream when I was watching the VOD, I realised that the chat was actually really delayed. It was about, I think it was about a 15-20 second delay on some of the chat messages popping up on screen. So I've changed where I get the chat from now, so hopefully it should be a bit better. Yeah, I think it's... So a lot of streamers use a thing called Stream Elements, and for some reason, if you use Stream Elements with Twitch, the chat is absolutely fine. It has no problems whatsoever. But with YouTube, there's a massive delay. I use Stream Elements to get my overlays and things like that from, but the chat had a huge delay with it. So I've switched over to just pulling the YouTube chat directly. It seems to be a bit better so far from what I can see. Still holding out for a Demon's Ray gun. Did I remember my cure furries this run? Yes, I did. Good. It's always nice to do a TTF as a little warm-up. Any mill lilies? No. Can't remember what green and mill lily drops, to be honest. I used to have a green hill years ago, Rimal actually as well, but cannot remember at all what they dropped. Another red box. I'm gonna go over Volma. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a silence claw, isn't it? Tell me that's a silence claw. So you know what I said about we're not going to get any silence claws this time because we're not doing ruins. How wrong I was. It doesn't even have hit. I did get a 30 hit one earlier actually when I was doing ruins. Thanks so much for your videos. PSO's before my time, so I had a hard time getting into it until I discovered your channel. Oh, no worries. It does make me feel incredibly old though saying that PSO is before my time. Yeah, I'm glad the videos were helpful though. I'll be doing one of those for each class. So if your favourite class hasn't been covered yet, there will be one coming for it. And there will be loads more PSO videos after that as well. I've spent far too much time with this game over the years, so the least I can do is do videos to get more people into it. Are you playing on Ephinea then, Godspeed? You were 19 when you started playing PSO. Yeah, I think I was about 18 as well. Or doxing my age, but... yeah, I think I was 18 when I started, which is terrifying. So this would be a really good time to have that Excalibur. You know, the lame D'Argent that's been sat in my inventory for months. Oh, cool. What class have you decided to go with, Godspeed? You're born in 98. I remember the GameCube and Xbox version, but never played it. Ah, cool. Yeah, because I mean, if you were born in 98, I mean, you will have only been a couple of years old when the Dreamcast version came out. It just makes you realise how old PSO is. Will that gill chick stank me before I get out of the room? Yukaseo, ah, cool, nice choice. Yeah, I haven't done a guide for Yukaseo yet, but I will get around to it. It's a really, really fun class, though. It's one of my favourite ones, actually. Remember the final impact you found last week? Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm still slightly scared of the Sinnoh room that we've got, but I suppose this time at least we've got a force, so they might not just destroy me as soon as I walk in the room. You just picked it because it looked cool. I think that's basically how everyone picks Yukaseo. I mean, when you're picking the classes, you know, it's hard to go wrong with, you know, like a ninja robot. Oof. Okay, so the answer to the Sinnoh problem is no, it's not any easier. Yeah, Jellin just destroys hunters. Yeah, one of the great things about Yukaseo is it has some weapons that have actually unique animations. It's a little bit like the Raymal video I did today. Some of the classes have unique animations for some weapons. And Yukaseo gets quite a few, actually. Particularly their dagger animation is really, really good. forget how much Barons is hurt in multiplayer. Problem is, once you get to so much, I can't know if it's your defense or your health that influences it. But after a while, you just don't fall over from their attacks and you just get comboed into oblivion. It's the same with the guild chicks, actually. You just have no invulnerability window at all. It doesn't help when they get into this tactic of just continually shooting as well. Just can't do anything. We're going back and forth with sabers and daggers. Yeah, daggers are really, really good with Yggdrasil. Generally, the dagger animation for a lot of classes isn't that great. So it's quite easy to get interrupted doing it. But with the Yggdrasil one, it's a lot easier to hit things, I find. They have a really cool double saber animation as well. So I did manage to pick up some 45 hit Vulcans, so hopefully they're a decent special. Oh, you gotta love it when there's a force with you for this boss fight. The Gizonde or Razonde trick. Oof. That's one thing that's always kind of annoyed me with PSO, is that when you revive someone, if everyone uses a moon atomizer, it just wastes everyone's moon atomizers. The game sort of doesn't register that, you've actually revived that person, so we don't need other people to use one. So you end up using like 3 moon atomizers to revive one person. I think Volop just stopped responding there. Yeah, it's just a thing that happens online, Godspeed. Thankfully, everyone's got 10 moon atomizers, so it's not the end of the world. And obviously, when we've got a force as well, forces have reversers, so they don't need to technically use them as much. So that was quite smooth, actually. Just gets absolutely obliterated. I play with, well, it's a bit of a mixture actually, Godspeed, so mostly with the controller. But on Blueburst, as you probably know, there is the shortcut keys on your keyboard as well, so I do use those as well. But it's mainly controller I use. It's how I've always played, because I started with GameCube as well, so... thanks for the subscription. Probably need to change that subscription noise because it sounds a bit similar to the rare drop noise, so I keep thinking the rare's dropped. D-band 20. No, I've already got D-band 20 actually. Actually, I've got all 20s now actually, which is good. But yeah, I just find it a lot easier to play with controller personally. Use an Xbox controller and saw people using the keypad for the number keys in BB. Yeah, that's what I do. Just having the keypad just gives you a lot more... Ooh, it's nice. Yeah, having the keypad just gives you a lot more flexibility. So... Yeah, because you've got obviously all the extra stuff you can bind to it. It just gives you way more flexibility. The first mega death of the stream there. I'll get you through the wall. You want to get the GameCube controller that looks like a keyboard? Oh yeah, it looks incredibly cursed, that. I mentioned it before, but when I played GameCube, I just used... it looked like a normal keyboard, the one I used. It was like a third-party one. But it was... The connector for it, it was basically an old PS2, as in PC PS2. And I had like a connector that connected it to your GameCube directly. So that's what I used instead. Mainly because the official Nintendo ones were just really hard to find and really expensive. Oh, that's nice. They just spawned directly around me there. Yeah, I mean, you needed a keyboard for console PSO in particular. I can't remember if it was official Nintendo or if it was licensed by Nintendo through another company. Yeah, again, just ignore the fact that I've got Fowler on my mag. It shouldn't be on there. You've seen nothing. Yeah, I don't think that worked there. You didn't even know that the GameCube could connect to the internet until a few years ago. Yeah, the broadband adapter for the GameCube was really, really hard to get even back then. Now it's next to impossible. God, they hurt so much, these things. Yeah, everyone got it except me. It should be okay. To be honest, these guys will probably random me out anyway, so then it won't matter. Oh, you thought it was single player only when you got it? I mean, to be honest, I imagine that a lot of people that played it probably did just play it either single player or split screen offline. Because getting the broadband adapter for it was not the easiest thing in the world, and I think it was quite pricey at the time as well. I can't remember exactly how much it was now. I just see it at stores. Ah, fair enough. You have a broadband adapter? Yeah, I've got one for my GameCube as well. The first phase goes so fast. He basically just, False basically just sits there and lets you kill him in first phase. Never thought that the first phase of False is hard at all. This phase is really, really annoying. At least I've got a Cure Freeze now, though. So hopefully he won't just instantly kill me. I keep saying he. It's not really he, is it? Ow. That went really smoothly, actually. Yeah, I think GameCube, honestly, was still my favourite version overall. I had a really, really good time with GameCube. No shade on Blue Burst, though. Blue Burst is still fantastic. straight away with the slap. I really need to remember to bring a handgun for this fight. And Grant. Just try and keep the rest of spam on, just so you can actually attack. Oh, mega death. There we go. Slap time. Is it going to slap this way? No. What about the Xbox version? Is it worth checking out? Xbox, I never played it personally because I didn't have an original Xbox, but from what I understand, I think it's essentially the same as the GameCube version. Congratulations, you are the hero, everybody. Also, that is the best Full Newell outfit. I use that one all the time on mine. Any red ring? I'm guessing not. Oh, we've got a die, mate. There we go. Worth it. Yeah, Godspeed. To be honest, I think most versions of PSO are at least worth checking out. I mean, obviously the Dreamcast versions are the most dated of them all now. If you want to see where PSO came from, you can always check them out. But I would say if you're playing GameCube, Xbox, or Blue Burst, you're probably playing the best versions overall. Does any of this stuff have hit? I did get Rabat at level 29 there, which is really nice. So some 45 hit Vulcans and nothing else of value. You discovered that you like the Rianov in the Falz fight. I really don't need another Justy. I get so many of them on Skylight anyway. It's a good point that, yeah. You could pick off the spinners really, really easily. Gonna go play Blue Burst now. Good luck, brother. No worries, Godspeed. Thanks for coming by. Oh, terrible special on those Vulcans. Into the trash they go. It's up to you, Draken. I mean, we can go back to lobby and see if anyone's there. If you want to swap out, you know, you can, but entirely up to you. Yeah, see if anyone's in the lobby first. Doing it MA4 right now. No worries, Jacob. Yeah, I mean, as always, when we make a game on stream, the password will always be streamed, so anyone watching, feel free to jump in. So what were we doing now? Was it V101 we were going for next? Get a blue loo hunt. Yeah, Soulblade's quite a cool quest, actually. I actually enjoy that. Well, I enjoy it more if I'm playing Ranger because of all the Sinnohs. I really need to level my Ranger at some point, so I've actually got one I can use for Ultimate. Enjoy watching your character guide videos on YouTube. Keep it up. Cheers, Cole. I suppose we've done V101 the last couple of streams, haven't we? So, yeah, we could always do a limit run if you want. I will get horribly murked by Get a Blulu, but... I could also do with getting a good arrest ray gun for Get a Blulu. I have no idea what quest is best for Limiter. I've never actually hunted it, to be honest. The only problem is if I do get one, that's even more stuff to unseal. And I still haven't unsealed the lame yet. You'll host that. Fair enough. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, cool. There'll be class guide for every class in PSO. So I think the next one's either going to be Format or Funium. I haven't decided which one yet. I think this is Ep4. Yeah, because the floor's a different colour. It's like the normal colour that it normally is, so it must be Ep4. Oh, cool. That's the most Get a Blulu outside of Fiasco. Ah, fair enough. I say it like it's a good thing. I really, really hate fighting those guys. Question, do you prefer S-rank needles or S-rank shots with high A-tier hunters? It's difficult to say. So, I mean, the big advantage of the needles is that the firing rate's faster, so you get interrupted less often. I mean, either of the S ranks are going to will do well for you if you got the right special on them. I think a lot of rangers do tend to use needles though, just because of it's just really nice having that firing rate increase. %179% rare boost. Makes sense. I know it. I'm definitely more familiar with hunters rather than rangers, but from what I understand, one of the main reasons that spread needles used a lot is because obviously the paralysis on it is really, really good, but it's also because of the firing rate being quicker than a typical shot. Oh, this room, brilliant. So is this going to be Get the Blulus in this room? Because that sounds terrifying. Not this room. Oh, good. Yeah, whoever designed this room's a sadist. Some of the spawns that they put in this are just not fair. The experience is really, really good here as well. Is that 803 experience from a lizard? Insane. I knew I couldn't get through this room without getting hit by one of those fireballs. Happens every single time. Yeah, I think they said that the fortune boosts for each race also stack into the rare drop boost as well. I think one of the only downsides with PSO once you get to higher level is, particularly with the Hunter, is you just realise how often you end up just using mech guns. This becomes such a good weapon, you end up using them like 90% of the time. Just be a rare mile. Yeah, I mean, that is a good argument, isn't it? Now, can I get through this room without feeling violently sick? I really don't like this guy. Yeah, this room, with the sand moving, it always used to make me feel really, really motion sick. Yeah, it still doesn't feel great, to be honest. So in this room, it must be the way the sand moves on the floor. I always used to really hate this room. Like every quest it was in on the official servers. Just a horrible room design. Yeah, so the sand kind of shifts. It's just horrible. It's just not nice to deal with at all. I think it is just the way that the sand moves in there. Just for some reason, it just messes with my brain. I just feel really motion sick when I go in there. See, the rare drop boost is doing wonders at the minute. Has anyone had anything yet? Yeah, nothing yet. I don't think anyone's had anything. Yeah, just Mazetta. Oh, a defense material. That's a start. You'd think I'd remember what actually drops here, but you know, considering that on the official servers I had a level 200 Viridia, I cannot remember the drops here at all. Not even a hit club. I feel like a bit of a fraud, to be honest. I'm SectionSkyly, but I've never had level 200 Skyly. Only had a Viridia. Hasn't been too bad so far for the Gerta Blue-Loos. I'm assuming that'll change later on. I think they double hit me there. Oh, the 16 health dream. There's another room south. Fair enough. Yeah, I can't remember this quest at all. I think it's because I spent most of my existence in PSO in episode 1 and 2. Mainly episode 2, just, you know, wasting my entire life trying to find the Seal J sword. Never found one. Yeah, I hunted one for about 3 or 4 years, I think, on GameCube. Never found one. Rarest thing I ever found was Yasha. Not this one. This is from Black Paper's deal, this one. But I found Yasha on the official Bluebird servers before that got added. Found 2 red rings, V1 and 1 and 2 lames. Oh, nice. I've got a lame. I've got a 15 hit lame, which is still a lame Dajent. I should probably unseal this. Oh. Oh, that's dirty. PD'd by Gerta Blue-Loo. That's rough. Yeah, oof. That would have been really funny though to find Limiter and literally 2 Gerta Blue-Loos. NGS needs to bring back the pain of photon drops. Just so people know what it used to be like. Although I suppose in NGS, literally any rare apart from Flugel Guards is probably equivalent of a photon drop. You're getting PD drops on Nano Dragons. Oof. Rarest thing you found is probably White Hill cards. Offline 3 times. And I know that all the Section ID cards are really, really hard drops, so that's insane luck, but also I feel sorry for you because it could have been using something else. Can't remember what drops White Hill card now. I just know they're all horrendously hard drops. Kind kind of annoying that they're just not good either as well. Like, I always feel like if a rare is that hard to get, it should be at least good. Or at least usable. Most of the cards are just not worth it at all. I've always said that I basically used my entire PSO luck in one day. And that was finding Yasha and then finding a 30-hit Sanga 2 hours later. Mine's from the little robot installing foot names. Yeah, it'll probably be... If it's from the normal ones, it'll be a Cannabin. If it's from the leader ones, it'll be a Canoon, I think they're called. That's a rough drop, that, though. I know they're easy to hunt because you can get loads of them, but I imagine the drop rate's terrible for it. I know the Skyly one is like, it's from a Dark Gunner and it's about 1 in 20,000. I hate that it's put those 2 rappies over there, so we have to go all the way over there through this hellhole. The reason I up my menu there when I do that is because if an enemy gets near me, I'll start walking otherwise, and you just end up falling down the hole. So by holding the menu open, you don't stop running. And you finally got online trade them for trash, good times being a noob. Yeah, the thing is, like, a lot of people will have had no idea what was rare and what wasn't. Should we fall? I'm all for it. Why not? I like that it does the disrespect by hurting you a little bit when you land as well. I do find that really funny as well, that it actually blocks that off with the laser fence, just so you think that it is the path to go. At a level 140 Humor and Dreamcast, been thinking about getting that thing online. Yeah, I think there is still ways, I think. I'm sure there's a channel on YouTube, I think they're called One Up Bebop. And I'm sure they did a video not so long back about getting Dreamcast online. I haven't tried it myself, but might worth checking that out if you're interested in trying that. Oh, cool, you've already seen it. How funny would this be if this was another hole? It's probably going to be in here, I'm guessing. Remember a guy replacing the GD drive with the Raspberry Pi to get it online? I've seen a few people do that with Dreamcast where they replace the GD drive. Can I cheese enemies here or not? You just like jump straight out the laser fence? That's not allowed. Dude was like, yeah, you think you're gonna cheese me? It does make me really happy though that all the versions of PSO are still getting like decent support from private servers. You know, regardless of which version you want to play, you know, you can still get online regardless. Obviously, I imagine Blueburst has by far the most players, but if you still want to play GameCube or Dreamcast online, you still can. The only one I'm not sure on is Xbox. Don't know if there's any way of getting that online. Renov 4. I'm not really familiar with the Renov, so I can never remember which one's a decent one. I would probably go online with my GameCube, but to be honest, I'm too paranoid about my characters potentially getting corrupted, just in case anything happens. I put so much time into my GameCube characters, and they're quite nostalgic to me because it's the ones actually used back on the Sega server, so I really don't want to lose them. Five has PS and Dark Special, no combo. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm not sure for the Arena 4. I've always really liked this room in Subterranean Desert. It's like such a different room from the rest of the area. Reminds me a little bit of the cave waterfall room. Considering how much I played GameCube, I don't think I ever got anything good on it. I had some like reasonable gear, like I had things like, you know, Demolition Comet, Soul Banish, things like that, but I never found anything really rare. What your class and character names on GameCube? So I had, my main character was a Huniwell, surprise, surprise. She was called Terra. I had a Hukasil called Neath, and a Funuel called, I had two, I think I had one called Iana, and I had another one called, I think she was called Scythen, I think. But Terra and Neath were probably my main characters. Mainly Huniwell, though, it's the class I've always used the most. I had Chainsaw and Dreamcast, got from a Japanese question downloader onto a VMU, then I had to follow a walkthrough because it was in Japanese. Yeah, I've always liked Chainsword. It's like, on GameCube at least, and Blue Burst, it's not a particularly hard drop. You know, you can get one fairly easily. But it's just a really solid weapon. The thing I like about it is the damage doesn't vary much on it. And it's a huge chainsaw. I mean... The special on Red Sword is definitely probably more useful overall, but I don't really like how much the damage varies on Red Sword. For casts, it probably is potentially the better choice though, just because of the special boost. Don't mind this quest actually, because there's no time limit or anything, which is nice. Yeah, hopefully the chat looks okay on stream anywhere. Like I say, I've made some changes to it, so hopefully it's a bit more responsive and, you know, you can still read it okay. I can adjust it if I need to. I just wasn't happy with how much delay there was with Stream Elements. Those Goring Detonators are giving over 1,000 experience at the minute. Actually, I'm about to level, actually. That's insane. This isn't even experience week either as well. Did we get boosted experience with this quest with it being on the rare drop road? Or is it just rare drop boost? More experience. Ah, fair enough. Thought it seemed high. Alright, see if this PB works. Oh, it increases the drop all rate as well. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's really nice. That'll help for some of the drops where the drop all rate's really low. Get a few nice discs here, actually. Send them to my Foneuo. It is plus 120 seconds, but there's no timer. Am I missing something here? I wonder if it had a timer originally and they removed it. Oh, the timer's disabled in RBR. Oh, cool. No worries. I mean, there does seem like quite a lot of boosts for the RBR, so it wouldn't surprise me if they do change things like that. Level up, immediately get smacked down. Oh, wait, are these guys not knocking me over anymore? Do with crits, but do their normal hits not knock me over anymore? Okay, that's really bad. Must have hit the level threshold to not get knocked over. That makes them just way more dangerous now. One downside of Ephinea, you have really good defense. So because of that, you don't get knocked over much, but you don't have the health to take it. Yeah, some of the spawns have been a bit off for me today. So I did Lost Hell Palash earlier on, and there was a claw spawn that just spawned in the wall, and I couldn't hit it at all. Do we fight the boss in this quest, or does it end beforehand? I wouldn't mind doing the F4 boss at some point, 'cause I haven't done it for so long. Ah, a shame. Oh, special weapon drop for Dragon. Anything good? You read Final Impact like the song Final Countdown. Yeah, it would be nice if the boss was in this quest, because I do really enjoy the episode 4 boss fight. If I spot in the group opens, I have a 140 rare mark playing. Oh, cool. So we'll probably be streaming for about 3 hours anyway, so probably about another 2 more. Oh, more special weapons. It's actually starting to pay up this quest now. I'm still mad about that photon drop from Goethe though. That sucked. Another Final Impact. Yes, Valtex, once we're done, you know, if anyone swaps out, then by all means you can swap in. So apparently this is the Goethe Blulu room. Yeah, I've got a night power. Why is night power still dropping in like Ultimate Desert? It's a shame it ends there. Like I said, I would have really liked to do the episode 4 boss. Guide really helped get him back up to speed. Ah, no worries. I'm glad it was helpful. So what was our haul from that run? About a 29 and a single photon drop. Nice. 170% rare drop boost, by the way. Yeah, I should probably do that. I think I probably should just trade for a Demon's Handgun, to be honest, because farming one in Restless Line has just been a nightmare. I'm getting every other special apart from Demons. Something old Xbox was lit with modded items I would have never got anywhere. Yeah, it was the same on GameCube, to be honest, Sweltex. Yeah, back in the day, pretty much everyone was using hacked stuff, so, you know, you could just jump online and like, instantly get all endgame stuff. Out of curiosity, how many kills are on my Limbed Agent now? Just short of 5,000. Oh, so we're only halfway there. had level 1,307 mag on Xbox. Yeah, that was a really, really common thing on GameCube as well, like the level 1,000 and up mags. The downside is that they stopped you from finding anything. Make a phone call if someone wants to take a spot. You heard it, guys. So yeah, we're gonna have a free spot open up. So yeah, if anyone in the lobby wants to jump in, by all means. Anyway, Draken's in chat now, so stop rares from dropping, but they put materials in place, so it was an odd way of gathering those. Yeah, there was a lot of like weird interactions with that bug, with using that hack mag. Yeah, cheating was absolutely rife on most versions of PSO. I think Blue Burst was the first one where it was actually stamped out a bit because everything was server side. Oh yeah, I didn't expect the limiter drop in one run. I'm still really mad about that photon drop. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the drop chart up actually because I want to see what there is. What IDs have we got here anywhere? We've got red, Ephinea, Skyly. Nice mix. Is there anything that anyone in chat's wanting to hunt? I'm happy to just help out with anything at the moment. Even now, sorry I'm late. How many silence claws have we found so far? I found one. We didn't do ruins, and I still found a silence claw. You okay anyway, base player? They're just your humor. Ah, cool. Oh, got the boomer song. Do you want to do a V101 run? Try and find that. I forgot about this song. Skyrim on the Switch at the minute, but we're part of the chat. No worries. TDF then. Yeah, we'll go V101 if you want. So, whatever ID is best for that. Probably not Skyly. I think is Green Hill a good ID for V101? Never remember what drops it. We're checking the drop charts quickly just so I can see where it actually drops. So yeah, Green Hill Zoos. Yeah, drop rate's not great for it, like, but Lost Soul Blade with Viridia Green or Oran. Fair enough. Yeah, so if you want to make an episode 1, anyone who's Viridia Green or Oran, if you want to just make a game. I haven't tried it actually on this server. I know you could on the official servers. This is stream content. I always find it easy to do with keyboard, but I haven't tried it on this. Yeah, no worries, Minsk. We can join. Yeah, I really forgot how cursed this song is. Glitch wall party represent. I think everyone who's been online with PSO knows about the wall glitch. Yeah, it threw me off as well the first time I heard it. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not PSO music. Someone played it the other day. Been stuck in your head ever since. I mean, I'm not going to say it's a banger, but... yeah, it's really not. It does remind me, though, of playing the official servers where I used to, like, pop a music disc in the middle of a quest. I used to do it all the time with the Night song, where it was sung by the little kids, just to really annoy everyone on the quest. Thanks again for your thoughts on the item stash. That was just the hunter weapons. Oh, no worries. Want the Demon's Ray gun? I've been trying to get one for my New World. Ideally one with hit, just so I can try and hit things in tower. But yeah, no worries, base player. If you've got anything else you want to send over, just send it over and I'll have a look at it. I suspect that some of it was probably hacked, but there might be a few things there that were legit. You got a 30 hit? I mean, anything that can help New World out would be helpful. Yeah, I suspect, base player, that some of the items there were probably hacked. I know you mentioned the Dark Floors, so that was definitely hacked on GameCube. Some of the other stuff looked a bit suspicious, but without it having really high percents on some of it, it's kind of hard to tell. Oh, thanks for that, Minsk. Yeah, it just helps Uniwell out a lot for tower, mainly for taking care of things like the mirror carols. Just so I have to do nothing, I get nowhere near them. Oh, no worries. Oh, thanks very much for that. Yeah, no, I was looking at it and thinking, I'm pretty sure I've confirmed it. 90% of those weapons are all zeros. 1 or 2 are the typical fair 10% or 25% here and there. Yeah, see, with hack weapons, quite often people would go overboard and they would just make them all 100%, so it was really obvious. Yeah, but yeah, that was a trade in PSO. Are you in the verify item screen? Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I think when people hacked weapons and they didn't give them really, really high percent, it was a lot harder to tell if they were legit or not. It was only really obvious for me when I saw things like the, you know, like Dark Flow. It's a total habit me doing Shifter and D-band, so I apologize to Mail for keeping on doing Shifter. I know it doesn't override yours, but it's just I've got such a habit of doing Shifter and D-band because I'm so used to just doing it to support the party. I think it's mainly because when I used to play on official servers, most of the friend group that I played with, we didn't tend to play forces very often, so I was nearly always the one doing Shifter D-band. You did the same thing on Raymar. But no, I'm not the only one. Especially because I used to do a lot of tower runs as well, so I was constantly supporting people. So it's just, yeah, it's ingrained into my play style just to do Shifter D-band all the time it runs out. I just realized we're doing TTF. I thought we were doing Soul Blade, but whatever. I suppose there is the really good room in mines for Sinnohs, so... Yeah, I think we were going to do Soul Blade, but it's fine. We can do this TTF run and then just do Soul Blade. TTF for life. A Demon's Rifle for the eventual attempt on Ep2 Purple for V502. Not looking forward to it. Oh, you find your V101 in that room as well? Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, it's probably one of the best rooms for hunting Sinnohs, I guess. Just get into it. Yeah, but Ep2 and Ultimate is rough. Particularly if you're hunting stuff in Control Tower as well. It's not nice at all. You just have to accept that you're probably going to lose a load of synchro on your mark. Oh, photon drop there. How funny would it be if this was a Demon's Ray gun? Oh, it doesn't matter, it doesn't have hit anywhere. Yeah, I suppose it's a toss-up really between Soul Blade and this. I suppose with this you can spam it over and over again, where Soul Blade's probably got more consistent Sinnohs through the whole quest. I think Soul Blade is probably better overall, but this is good for just getting to them quickly, I guess. Oof. Mega did. That's why if you're doing somewhere with a lot of Megid, you remember to bring your Dark Resist gear. To be fair, Draken, it's normally someone else that gets it rather than me, so it's probably about time. Just as I was talking about the synchro on my mag as well. It's really difficult to guarantee immunity, yeah. It depends a lot on what's doing the Megade, what level Megade it is and everything. Yes, Mill Lily's a weird one, yeah. So Mill Lily, when it spawns, it basically has a random level Megade. And then if its Megade level is higher than the Ob Lilies it spawns with, it increases their Megade level to match. It is really funny, though, when you get a Mill Lily spawn that has a really low level Megade. The roll just gets absolutely wasted in a full player party. How much is rare drop buff this week? So at the minute we've got 25% rare drop buff, but then there's also the Valentine's event on. So the Valentine's event gives you extra rare drop boost depending on how many people you party with. I think I might be wrong on this, but I think it's another 20% for a 4-player party. Yeah, they must have changed that Endraken, because I know on GameCube it was randomized. Oh, sorry, you're talking about the rare drop boost. I was thinking you were talking about the Lily thing there. Yeah, so the rare drop boost it depends on how many people you actually party with. I'm gonna guess Justy. Actually, no, it'll be Yasminkov, won't it? Yeah. I was forgetting the green will get to the Yasminkov 3000 R from the guild checks. That's just like the duality of PSO there in one room. Yasminkov 3000 R with hit for one person, and then a photon drop for another. Fortune boost of each member adds up with each other. If you stack a quest on the RBR lineup, you can get almost 200% RDR. So yeah, if anyone in chat is hunting any rares, this week is definitely the week to do it. Yeah, 3000 R is really cool. I love the way it looks. I think it's a reasonably strong gun as well. And I know it has no special, which is a bit of a shame, but I think it's you can get away with using it. I used to use it on Blueburst back on the official servers. Have I ever done a cookie quest? No, I haven't. No. Is that an Ephinea thing? Is it? The mech guns are the 9000M. They're a purple and only drop. Yeah, there's a few different ones. So you've got the there's the 2000H is the handgun, 3000R is the rifle, the 7000V is the rifle that looks like a shotgun, and then the 9000 is the mech guns. They have the same boost that are fixed, but they don't add up on anything else, and a crazy amount of enemies. I think it's also rare enemy boosted. Oh, cool. How do you run them? Do you have to get, I'm guessing, do you need a cookie to run them or something? Or... The Sinnohs hurt so much. I'm at the really awkward position now as well, where the Sinnohs are starting to not knock me over, even without gelling. It's an event item cookie. Off event, it's worth 3 to 5 paydays. Okay. Yeah, the Sinnoh room is always a nightmare. Doesn't matter what level you are. At low level, they'll just knock you over and do insane damage to you, and at high level, they'll just combo you to, combo you to death. So one of the weird things about PSO is that some enemies actually get more dangerous as you get higher level. These being one example. It's especially bad for some classes as well. So I know, for example, that if you play Raker Seal, because they have so much health later on, if you fight the episode 4 boss, it's got this attack where it does these tornadoes, and if you get hit by them with a Raker Seal at high level, you just die. Because you just get hit over and over again and just die instantly. Whereas most other classes will get knocked over by it. I used to know someone who had level 200 Raker Seal, and every time he used to do that quest, he would just accept that he was going to die to that attack. Shift to 28. Might need that for my force, possibly. Oh, special weapon for Mel. Oh, another Justy. It's like the toll you have to pay if you join a Greeno game. Or a Skyly game, for that matter, actually. You just have to accept that you are going to get a Justy. Or a Silence Claw, or a Dragon Slayer for Skyly. It will happen. Always spawns the red one on the opposite side. It's kind of funny though, that, because when he shocks you there, it has no real bearing on you at all, because he shocks you and then just goes to his next phase anyway, so he just doesn't capitalize on it. So you just stand there and wait for it to wear off. Yeah, I really need to unseal the lame. It's just having time to do it. So obviously I spend quite a lot of time doing videos and things like that when I play. But yeah, just having the time to unseal it. I will get around to it. I mean, I'm halfway done on it now. Yeah, the lightning glitch on Volop is absolutely broken. It is the way to kill him, basically. I just never bother to rebind my controls to, you know, to have my lightning attacks available. Probably should do that. Volop is such a joke. HP material. I'll take that. Well, as some hit, maybe 25 hit. Hopefully that's something like an arrest ray gun, now that I've got a demon's one. Must admit, I didn't realise that the lightning glitch scaled off your attack power. Yeah, so I think we'll do this quest and then we'll maybe switch over and do Soul Blade. Because what this stream needs is more Sinnoh deaths. It's a weird interaction. You basically want to hold as much attack power in your hands as possible, mostly with Excalibur. Full New World should use Crimson Coat and Red Saber. Yeah, I think Red Saber is the highest attack power you can get with a Full New World. Just because they don't get enough attack power to use Excalibur. It's weird though that it scales off your attack power. I wonder why it doesn't scale off your mental strength, considering that you're using attack. Congrats on reaching halfway. It's terrifying how grindy that is, you know. For anyone who doesn't know in chat, if you're going for level 200 in PSO, halfway is level like 182, 183. For context, I'm 18 million experience, so I am almost quarter of the way at level 154. Also, this TTF has been very stingy so far, considering the rare drop boost. And I suppose it did drop that Yaz 3000. I'm just going to do Fala because apparently no one has Fala for good reason. Yeah, just start whenever and I'll chain. Yeah, make sure everyone's in the hall so it actually works properly because it's really glitchy here. I'll the remote went. Maybe when we get to 500 subs. Yeah, Volti, if you want to do twins, that's fine. Just start when ready. Friends with a guy who runs a print shop. You want a Fala Fam t-shirt? I can make it happen. Don't tempt me. Yeah, make that the first merch. Yeah, I probably need to start thinking about things like emotes and so on because I'm getting quite close to 500 now, so... Unfortunately, graphic design is not really my passion, so... I can't guarantee that emotes will actually look any good. I say that, I did actually go to art college many, many years ago, but yeah, my artistic skills have not followed me. Okay, Draken's calling the red ring drop, so... Does that mean we can blame you if it doesn't drop? It would be really, really nice to get a red ring. Not that I'd be able to use it yet. You know, level 180 something requirement to use it, so a little way off. I just realised the damage from that Heaven Striker. That's obscene. Yeah, level 180 for red ring. I mean, I can see why. I mean, it is incredibly good. Falt's just absolutely massacred as that. Yeah, that's one thing I don't really like about the Heaven Striker. Just the fact that it kind of overshadowed Heaven Punisher, and I kind of feel for how rare Heaven Punisher is, you do too much damage, Fault. Oof. This is with a Q phrase. Ah, Volty the MVP. Basically carried us through that phase there. Kind of weird. I kind of feel Fault gets easier on the final phase. Should remove the even beat condition for Punisher. Striker gives MST and Punisher doesn't even have that. Yeah. Or just even have it just have it so Heaven Punisher does it more often. Yeah, basically, as long as you can survive the grants and the slap, final phase isn't really a problem. I just find it weird that the final phase of the final boss of episode 1 is one of the easier parts. You just need to make sure you have enough health, mainly for the slap, I would say, because the slap does fixed damage. Whereas I suppose the grants damage you can reduce with the light resist. Time for Megid, yeah, probably. You got another photon blast already. I need to try and remember the strat for that in Ultimate, because the shots loop back and hit you again. Oh, you got slapped during the PB. Yeah, I hate the desync sometimes when it does that in PSO. But enemies can just hit you while you're doing your photon blast. Hey, nice work. I don't feel I really contributed much there in that fight. Congratulations, we are the hero again. You'd think Fault would get sick of coming back, really. Come on, Red Ring. I see no red ring. It's almost like it's a rare drop. Does that caliber have any hit? No. Oh, the banner shows up while you've got the cutscene on. Falz gave me some Mazetta. Yeah, I've never had a drop from Falz or Olgafloor on the server yet, so I wasn't sure how it worked. I know obviously you get the banner when something drops. I think the only banner drops I've had on this is the lame Dargent that I got, that because it has hit. I got a banner. And I got a banner for, it was for one of the weapon camos that you can get on Ephinea. It was the camo for Sigh of a God, which I don't know if it even drops now. It used to be, it was either a Viridia or a Skylight drop, but I think they've changed it. You got a banner for 30 hit yards. Oh, nice. You got a banner for 20 hit frozen shooter. Yeah, I get the impression that it seems to be a banner for like incredibly rare stuff, but also good gear that has hit. I don't know what the actual conditions for it are. I didn't get a banner for a D4 Encore. I thought you might have got one for that. Alright, so what's this ray gun? A shock ray gun. Yeah, no worries, Draken. Yeah, we'll see if anyone wants to change out, or I'm not even going to bother checking that because I'm never going to use that. You want to swap out, Mel? No worries. Yeah, if you want to swap out, that's fine. Don't feel you have to, but yeah, if you want to swap out for a bit, that's fine. Well, at least I've got some decent discs for the Force this stream. And a Silence Claw, obviously. Yeah, I was thinking I'm going to have to start thinking about things like badges and things like that for YouTube, because obviously when you get 500 subs, you can turn on things like memberships and so on. So I should probably start thinking about membership badges and emotes and things like that. You always forget about the 2 big hearts on Pioneer 2. Yeah, I honestly, I can't remember if they were there on the official. I'm assuming they were there on official servers, but it's been that long since I played. I honestly can't remember. It probably works. I know I'm pretty sure the Christmas trees and the Easter eggs were there, so it wouldn't surprise me if the hearts were there as well. They're official. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it, Draken, that they've just kind of missed Valentine's for NGS this year. I mean, to be honest, I mean, for NGS, I mean, I'm actually kind of enjoying what's in it at the minute anyway, you know, with running the Gorge. I'm not a big fan of the new limited quest just because I don't really like the Dustil Verifight. Mainly because of the phase where you just start spamming the floor explosions. It really irritates me. It's a good name. Pizza Ohio. Yeah, so what we'll do next is we'll do a Soul Blade run. Maybe try and find, you know, V101. This party is really going to be all rangers apart from me, isn't it? Yeah, that's no worries. We can wait for Minsk. I guess that's enough frozen shooters. You would hope so. This is the kind of thing I miss with NGS. Like NGS, I don't know, it just seems a bit less of a social game. I tend to find that a lot of people just don't talk in NGS quite often. It looks like Minsk's still in the game at the minute. So we'll give them a minute or so, see if they come out. Doubling down on rangers with black outfits. Oh, thanks, Mel. I'll send you mine as well. Again, this is the thing I always forget to do. I'll send it to Volty as well. Yeah, Sherman's, yeah, we can do a Soul Blade run if you want. Hi, Jacob. Yeah, so we're going to do a Soul Blade run. So maybe after we've done that, if there's any time left, we can do another run. Yeah, Remar's also in black, but he has the helmet with the fin on the side. Oh, okay, yeah, I know which one you mean. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's Ep1. It's mines. Oh, thanks, Volty. Yeah, Soul Blade is basically the Sinnoh quest. One thing that is nice about Blueburst as well is that when you join a party, there's like a split-second delay when someone joins, where I remember on GameCube you'd be sat there for like a few seconds going, come on, anytime now. Let me know if you want Humor, Remar, or Formar, and come or anything. Yeah, no worries, yeah. Yeah, we'll see how we go after this run, then if anyone drops out, we can switch over. Yeah, it would just take forever, wouldn't it, when someone joined your game? Like the small purple Remar you see during quest in episode 1. Oh, yeah, I know which one you mean. I may as well. I'll channel my my Spirit Ranger and just use mechs. To be honest, I found that using mechs is quite a lot easier in mines anyway, for the most part. Just because with the guild chicks not getting interrupted very easily, it's a lot easier to use ranged. And for these guys as well. Because if you play melee on these, as soon as you get near them, with them not getting interrupted, and they hit you twice as well because there's no real grace window for damage, so you just end up getting double hit quite a lot with Hunter. Oh, this is the fun part, isn't it? Yeah, I remember this in Soul Blade. Sinnoh time. Immediately almost gets killed. Sato being the MVP though, make me invincible, which is really, really handy for this. Have to confess, if I play a format, I usually use a Bringer's Rifle or Holy Ray. Yeah, they're both really solid weapons. Holy Ray is actually really good on Hugh Newell as well, actually, and particularly for Tower. There's a couple of rooms in Tower where there's a gap in the middle that you can shoot over. And if you use a Holy Ray, you can actually snipe things from the other side. think it's pretty much the only weapon that you can do it with a Huniwell. I honestly can't remember if Angel Harp's usable by female hunters or not. Oh, another Justy. Wonder what the Justy count's at for the stream so far. It must be getting close to double figures. Yeah, some weapons like, like Holy Rare are just really, really good for utility. Oh, it's got 25 hits. That might actually be not too bad then. Highlight of last stream, Final Impact. Yeah, so I think the first stream was Silence Claws. The second stream was Final Impact and Silence Claws. And this stream seems to be the Justy stream. We're working our way up. Trap Seer does so much damage. Oh, I did it, yeah. So that Sinnoh, for some reason, can jump over from the other side. Doesn't always work, though. Sometimes it'll try doing it and it'll get stuck. I always used to like running this quest on the official servers, actually. It was always one I used to run quite often. Mainly just the mine one part, though. Because I think quite often when you run this, you are running it for the Sinnohs. I can't actually remember what really drops here. I know obviously we get the Asmoncore 3000R from the Guild Chicks and V101 from the Sinnohs. Can't remember what the other drops are. For anyone that plays Greenhill, do the S-Reds, do they drop S-Red's arms, or is it some ridiculous drop instead? Because they tend to drop either S-Red's arms or some horrifically rare, like uber rare. Don't have the drop charts up at the minute, so I'm not sure. Love it when the Sinnohs get frozen when they're dropping down, so you just can't hit them because they're desync. I'm quite glad that Sinnoh crit me there, because I think if it didn't, I probably would have got killed there. Oh, they dropped the Nook 2000. Okay. Yeah, so ridiculously rare then. 1 in 18,331. Well, if there was ever a time it was going to drop, now is the time. I honestly don't even know if the Nook 2000 is any good. It's just so rare, I've never had a chance to play around with it. I should spawn one on the sandbox server and have to play around with it. Yeah, I don't really know a whole lot about it. It's a weapon you never really heard people talking about much. And whether that's just because it was so rare or because it's not very good, I don't know. As I said before, Ranger has never really been the class I focused on, so I've always been more of a hunter player. I think I should have probably been the one to warp in there. Man, I think I can still hit most of these with mechs from the outside. Very powerful single-shot bazooka, wide area of impact, similar to the Geeky bazooka. Okay. Yeah, it does seem like most of the bazookas can't combo. I suppose that's probably a good thing, though, given how much the bazookas wreck some enemies. You know, particularly ones like Cannon and Rouge. Considering the amount of rare drop boosts that are in the game at the moment, there hasn't been that many banners scrolling, really, has there, during the stream? I'm guessing everyone's going after super rare stuff and just hasn't found it. Saw some red rings right after the reset. Yeah, funnily enough, red rings seems to be one of the things I see most often. I guess that's probably just down to the amount of people hunting it, though. I suppose in the grand scheme of things, the actual drop rate isn't too bad. It's just that it's from a boss, so it takes a little bit longer to get through. It's still a horrendous drop just because it's from a boss, but... Base PSO, what I gather, is has the highest max attack power of the ranger weapons. Okay. So it is probably just one big hit. Oh, was that Yaz? Oh, just the... Justies just keep on coming. This is definitely the Justy stream. Nug also has no special attack, but it adds 440 to 660 to your attack. That's nice. There is a bit of variance on that, which would annoy me, I think, but to be honest, if I got it, I'd probably use it just because of how rare it is. Come on, Sinos, be cool. Drop something. I love this stream just for how many Sinos there is. Absolutely ridiculous. Leave the chats up if you want me to check anything while you fight. Yeah, cool. I should probably have them open really when I'm streaming just so I can reference them a bit faster, but I totally forgot. Any hit on that ray gun? Nope. Yeah, I think is that more or less the end of the Sinnoh run. I mean, to be honest, I don't mind doing the whole quest if you want to. I have no idea what Greeno gets from Barons is. Another special weapon. Is that another Justy? Can't join these guys online, so at least this gives you a job. Resident drop chart keeper. Yeah, we can restart if you want. I suppose we are going after V101, aren't we? And that, you know, it's the mainly do mines one for that anyway. May as well kill the guild chicks though, just in case the drop he has. I mean, this must be some of the biggest rare drops that we've had on Ephinea for a while in terms of the drop rates. You know, we've got the 25% boost plus the Valentine's boost plus the sort of the race boost as well. I did see some people online talking about how they'd like to see a PSO remaster, and a lot of people were saying, oh, I hope if it re-releases it has better drop rates. What skin did I get with the banner? The one I got was it was Heart of the Sigh of the God. I've already sold it though. I got about 80 PDs for it. It used to be the drop from it was the Marissa airdrop. It was like 1 in 21 from a rare enemy. Yeah, for anyone who hasn't tried it on Ephinea, the sandbox mode's actually really, really useful. It helps you just spawn in items that you can just make stuff spawn in. You can instantly level yourself to 200. Obviously, you can't play with people who are not in sandbox for obvious reasons, but it's really, really good for like testing out builds and things like that. You can swap out if anyone else wants in. Does anyone in chat want to join in? Yeah, we can maybe just start another run in the meantime. Oh, actually, after Nick said they'll join up. Yeah, so if you want to drop out, Mince, that's fine. It's up to you. Do we have any other IDs that can get V101? I am not familiar with the episode 4 drop chart at all. I can remember most episode 1 and 2, but episode 4 just I cannot remember. You can swap to Viridian and start it. No worries. Yeah, I think this is probably the fairest way of doing it, just sort of rotating people really. So if people want to drop out and then someone else wants to join in, that's fine. Commercial break. Yeah, no worries, Volty. All but the streamer rotate. I know it's shocking, isn't it? I mean, I could rotate out, but the stream wouldn't be very interesting if I did. For only 10 Mazetta, we will keep you at your best. Pioneer 2 Med Bay. They're the real MVPs of PSO, really. Particularly for forces, anyway. Right, so room's up, so password should just be stream for anyone who wants to join. Yeah, I really need to level my other characters at some point. I think, is it the experience boost next week? Because if it is, I might take the time to actually level either my ranger or my 4 new world a bit more. It would be nice if this PSO had spectator mode like F3 does. Yeah, I forgot about that in episode 3 actually, that you could spectate matches. Yeah, I mean, if anyone's got any characters that want to level up, next stream, you know, assuming I do a stream next weekend, we could do like a leveling up stream potentially and take advantage of the experience boost. If you died on Ragdoll, we'll get you out for the low, low price of all your helms at Pioneer 2 Medbay. To be fair, that they've got a bit nicer in Blueburst. They don't steal all your money from you now. Yeah, basically next week's stream is just TEF spam for 3 hours. Yeah, I need a V801 as well. I think pretty much everyone who plays a Force needs one at this point. So we've got a few goals there. So we need to level everyone's characters and get everyone a V801. You're tired of losing your money to mid-base sharks? Try escape doll today. The funny thing is that's kind of too real because in NGS you can buy escape dolls. Oh, already a special weapon. Final impact, oof. Welcome to Viridia, yeah, definitely. We now return you to our regularly scheduled programming. Traded for at least one of the ones. Yeah, I think some of them, to be honest, are just worth trading for because some of the drops are really awkward for them. It is kind of annoying that they're so integral to some classes because, you know, they're not the easiest drops in the world. But particularly things like V801, you know, they make a massive difference to Force. So having it be an awkward drop is, you know, it's a bit annoying, really. Oh, your Force is Pinkle. Zoo drops V801 on Pink and Oran. Okay. Went to Pazuzu last week for purple V801. Yeah, it's a weird thing, isn't it? Whenever there's a rare enemy week, Rare enemies never show up. It's like I looked for a blue Adoshi from the Red Dwarf one during Rare Enemy Week. Didn't get one to show up. Oh, you've got the full set, man. It's got nice. Don't the so this is a Viridia run, so don't the Cannabins drop a Viridia card? If I remember my Viridia chart properly. I'm sure it's Viridia card. Oh, I heard a rare. It's a final impact, isn't it? Just tell me it's a final impact. Yeah, that's going to be a final impact, guaranteed. So the Justice stream is now changed into a final impact stream again. Yeah, 1 in 28,807. Oof. I mean, to be honest, I mean, it is huntable because, you know, you can get quests with a lot of Cannabins in. But would you really want to hunt it? Probably not. Unless you were going for like a collection of all the section ID cards, which you are mad if you're doing that. I don't know what happened with the Sinnoh there. It kind of jumped, got stuck in like the gap, and then just respawned again. So little for so much, yeah. It's the same with all the section ID cards. Like, I don't think any of them are good. To be honest, card weapons in general, for the most part, just aren't good. There might be a couple of exceptions here and there, but for the most part, they're just not a good weapon type. Used for the skins, yeah. So I know I had a Skyly card on GameCube, but I don't remember finding it, so I suspect it might have been when I originally started GameCube and wasn't exactly legit. I don't think I've ever found one, though. I have an Oran card, but it's literally just a bank space holder. I would love to see something really rare drop on stream, though. That'd be really cool. I don't even care if I get it or not. I just want to see something really rare drop. You got a new wallet, not sponsored by Rich. Yeah, those Ridge wallets, I've seen a few YouTubers and streamers advertise them, and like, for me, I just like to have a normal wallet. You know, a wallet that I can put some coins in if I need to. I think I can add on for them where you can add coins, but I just kind of don't see the point. Maybe I'm not the target market for it, but... Supper is ready. Oh, sounds good. It is certainly a lot easier this with a full party. I was totally unintentional breaking that trap, but it seemed to work quite well. Kind of a weird room, this, because obviously you can only get one person going in there. And everyone else just has to attack from outside. Be a bit screwed, really, wouldn't you, if you didn't bring any range weapons? I suppose, really, if you're playing this, then you probably should be bringing a range weapon of some kind. Oh, you got a photon drop. Was that a good run for a Kasami Bracer run? I do want to hunt that with my Red Rhea when she's leveled up more. So I've got a Red Rhea for new well. So at some point I do want to hunt Kasami. It's a really, really good shield. I like the standstill shield. It is, it's good defense and everything, but I much prefer the Kasami. Oh, that was some Hunuel accuracy there. As soon as I bust out the melee weapon, just instantly miss. Yeah, I mean, 1 in 853 really isn't too bad. If you're running this, you do get a lot of sin or blues anywhere. So yeah, maybe once the full new well is leveled up a bit more. Look into doing some Kasami runs. With the HP material, very nice. Pretty sure the Skylight and blue drop's pretty good as well. I might be wrong, but I think it's Luminous Field, which is actually really good armor. Here's a question: does the DB armor and shield give a boost to the DB sword as well as the saber, or is it just for the common copy? It's just the common one, unfortunately. And that's a really, really stupid thing, but yeah, for some reason it doesn't set boost with the 10-star versions. It's only the basic 9-star one. I think it's the same for Flowen's Frame and Flowen's Shield as well. I think they only boost with the basic Flowen Sword. It's really, really dumb, but that's the way it is for some reason. I got another final impact. Yeah, it's a shame, really. I think if it included the 10-star ones, they'd maybe be a bit more used to it. Because I think it's the 3075 DBs, I want to say it is, the Yellow Bows one. It's actually quite a strong saber. It still has no special, but it's actually fairly strong saber overall. So if that got the set boost, it might actually be usable, but unfortunately it doesn't. I can kind of see why they did it for Flowens, because I think a set boost with the 3084 Flowens, the one that has the Spirit Special, would maybe be a bit broken. Ah, is that the end of another run? Oof. Well, we've got a load of final impacts and some photon drops. It would be nice to get one drop that's at least good. You know, at least reasonable while we've got the rare drop boost. Because I'm pretty sure this is a final impact. Yeah. Just didn't have good percents. I'm good to do one more if you want to do another run. I want to do Red Sword. Yeah, I think so. For Red Sword, did you want to go Skyly Curves? Skyly gets it from a gold Vulma, so I think it's only like 1/900, so it's not too bad. Oh, no worries, Volty. Oh, thanks for the runs. Skyly Caves of Verdia. Fair enough. Yeah, see you later, Volty. Either Nano from Vidia or Gold Vulma Skyly. Okay. I wonder what a good quest is to hunt Gold Vulmas. I've never actually hunted Gold Vulmas. More Gold Vulmas, but Nano Dragons have more drop all rate. And I suppose at the minute we've got the boosted drop all rate as well, haven't we? So it might be better to go for Nano Dragons, possibly. Oh, there's one in RBR that's boosted now. Oh, well, yeah, we can do that then. Sweep up 2. Sounds good. Yeah, there's an open slot again, Minsk, if you want to join. I know Minsk was getting supper, so I don't know if they'll be up for joining, but... Oh yeah, no worries, Mel, yeah. Yeah, there you go. No worries. Yeah, it's much easier, isn't it, when you got a full party with a force as well. Amazing how much difference having a force makes, to be honest. I don't actually know what the difference is between like level 20 shifter and level 30 shifter, but it all seems like a huge difference. Force is miserable in episode 2. I mean, episode 2 is miserable for everyone, but yeah. I've only played a little bit of Force in episode 2, and yeah, it's not nice. I always find that Force seems to do pretty well in episode 1 and really, really good in episode 4, but 2's a real struggle. It seems that way, yeah. It seems like the scaling's quite noticeable. Good thing about Full New World for episode 2 though is you get the piercing Megid, and And there's a lot of things that are really low dark resist there, so you can instant kill a lot of stuff. But that is about the only advantage. Yeah, I think Minsk must be busy at the minute still, so... We could try with 3 if you want. I mean, I suppose it's only caves, isn't it? So it's not too bad. You can also get Demonic Fork. Okay. Yeah, Demonic Fork gives you the same ability, doesn't it? Unless you're Mega Pierce. The only good thing about episode 2 is box running. You're not wrong. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love episode 2. The way it looks, I love the areas. But I hate running it in Ultimate. It's nightmare feel. We'll go for Parasitic Gene Flow, yeah. Sounds good. Could have done it today. We probably could have done. I mean, I think Olga Flow would have still been pretty miserable, but... to be fair, we've done a fair amount today, though. We just haven't had much to show for it. Oh, have they nerfed Olga Flow? What have they done to him? Oh, damage sink, okay. I always find with Olga Flow that just the damage that he does is just ridiculous. You know, even in very hard, he hits really hard. You've never just found a red sword already. Actually, no, video, isn't it? Oh, it's another final impact, fair enough. For some reason, I was thinking it was the Milkweed drop, but it isn't. I think it's Red Rear for the Milkweed drop. I just thought, actually. So this is Viridia Caves, isn't it? So we could get a Yasha drop. I'm pretty certain the Milkweeds drop Yasha because that's where I got mine on official. You got Sangha spamming this yesterday. I think... I'm trying to remember what the Viridia Sangha drop is now. It'll either be from Mill Lily or from Pan Arms because I think that's the only enemies that drop it normally. I can't remember what Viridia gets from Mill Lily in Ep 1. Mill's Heavenly Power, okay. Actually, that does ring a bell, actually. What else rings a bell, actually, is this quest. I'm sure I used to run this, actually, for Heavenly Powers. In fact, yes, I did. Oof. I should probably have brought my Del Saber Shield for this. That would have been an idea. There is a strat with these guys where if you stand right near them, they just try and peck you. So if you can position yourself well, they'll just never spit at you. But when there's so many of them, it's kind of hard to do that sometimes. Yeah, I'm pretty certain I used to run this quest, actually, to hunt Heavenly Powers. So I remember actually in one run, I actually got 2 millities to spawn in the same spawn. I think it's the first time I've ever seen that. It seems almost unfair that putting enemies in the corridor because you're so used to enemies not being able to spawn in corridors. This probably isn't too bad for a red rear as well, actually, if you want to hunt Lavis. You could just run to this room and then just reset. Is that another Sanga? Stag cutlery with 5 hit. Yeah, red gets Lavis from the rare slime. It's a 1 in 21 drop. Definitely worth doing if if you are running red rear. It's probably one of the sort of the main drops that you go after. The disadvantage is you have to hunt red slimes. You dread any Panarms hunt. Yeah, it depends how you go at them. So obviously if you've got a class that can use Zalo, that helps a lot in episode 1. The other way of doing it is to use instant kill attacks. So although we meme about Silence Claws a lot, Silence Claws are actually really, really good for taking care of Panarms. Obviously 4v whatever you're hunting, drop while you're going for supper. Yeah, we got multiples and we got spares as well. Now, what we actually got is just more final impacts, would you believe it or not? I think the highlight of this run so far is a 5-hit stag cutlery. So it's going well. Yeah, the weird thing about the Panarms is in episode 2, when they're in spaceship, they don't have the really high defense, which is really weird. I don't know why it's different. So at the minute we're trying to get Draken a red sword. It drops from Nano Dragons on Viridia. I know I do have a red sword in my stash, but it's got really, really bad percentages, so it probably won't be that good. Doing more runs it and join next. Yeah, sure. We'll probably go on for about another 20 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour or so. So it does seem quite good for Nano Dragons, this. It's actually not bad for Gold Vulmas as well, so we could even run this as Skyly as well. I suppose we've got all week for the rare drops anyway, so... I kind of feel that if you're going to spawn a Panarms on the Crusher, surely the Panarms should take damage when the Crusher comes down on it. It's been very stingy so far. It's quite nostalgic actually doing Viridia Caves, because I used to spam this all the time on the official servers. I think I spent a few months hunting Yasha. Time for some anguish for Tyrell's ego. Yeah, because we can do that in 20 minutes. I think Tyrell's ego is probably one of the quests that annoys me the most, just because of how many hill delts there are in the forest part. I think unless you've got a cure shock, it's just horrendous doing it. Increased drop rates, are they really? I feel like it's increased drop rates if you're hunting Final Impacts or Silence Claws. Could try to do respective tomorrow. Potentially, I mean, you know, we could always, you know, shoot for the moon and try and get an Overflow drop. 2 power materials. Fair enough. This is such a weird quest. First wave, the first stream of tea, and I found an angry fist. Oh, there was no need for that. Literally used an anti-paralysis and immediately got paralyzed. I didn't even see the lily spawn there. That was really sly. Oof. Negated. Yeah, I think Angry Fist, I think the only real use for it is just to farm team points. You just spend like 10 minutes in faking yellow and you can get a few of them. Still need to join a team. Yeah, I mean, at the minute I'm in the Pioneers team. It's just the team I was in when I played before I even started streaming. At some point, you know, when we get enough people, I might maybe set my own team up. It's not too bad a quest, that really. It's not particularly hard or anything, so I suppose if you're going for Red Sword, that's not a bad one to go for. There was even quite a lot of Gold Vulmas in it as well, so if you want to hunt Red Sword with Skylight, it's probably not a bad one to do as well. So probably got time for one more quest, I think, before we finish streaming. Because I mean, I think I have. I'm sure I've got a no-hit red sword. I know I've got a hit one as well, but I'm actually going to use that for a hook seal that I'm going to make. I'm sure I've got a no-hit one somewhere. Must be in my shared stash link. Yeah, so I mean, I've got a 30-year beast 15 machine, one Draken if you want that for the time being. Yeah, no worries. Alright, so probably got time for one more run. So is there any quest you want to go for? Do you want to do respective tomorrow or something else? Yeah, we can do a soul blade if you want. I know I've done a few, but we may as well exploit the rare drops while we can. I want to do respective tomorrow. I'm down for doing that if you want to have a go at that. Yeah, it'll depend on if we've got a fourth, really. Yeah, so anyone in chat, if you want to join in for the fourth, the passwords always stream to the games that we run. I know Minsk said that if we were doing more runs, they can join. Just see if anyone else joins. Okay, yeah, Minsk said they'll be there soon. It's fine. We don't talk about the Ghost Quest yet. We never mention the Ghost Quest again. It says a lot about that with the fact that I'd completely wiped that from my memory until you mentioned it. Yeah, I have no problem running that quest, Ruins 1 and Ruin 2, but I'm never doing Ruin 3 in that quest again. The what exactly? Yeah. Yeah, I thought sand moving was bad. Yeah, I mentioned what, yeah. But let's keep it that way. Days after the last stream, you did get vague memories of the ghost. I still maintain that whoever designed that quest just, I don't know, maybe they just weren't happy in the job and just wanted to take it out on everyone. Yeah, I have no idea why they designed that quest the way they did. It just wasn't fun at all. You woke up in a cold sweat and screamed, "Stop moving!" Getting back into PSO for like 20 years and wanted to say I really loved you guys. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Cinny. Yeah, the more people I can get back into PSO, the better, because as far as I'm concerned, it always was and always will be a brilliant game, and the more people I can get back into it, the better. So yeah. Yeah, I said earlier, but I'll be doing one of those class guides for every class in the game. So if your favorite class hasn't been covered yet, it will be coming. Yeah, we need more players on Ephinea. Not that Ephinea is doing badly or anything, because it's got a really healthy population already, but if we can get more, that's even better. It is really funny, actually, because obviously I'm an NGS Official Creator, but any PSO content that I upload, I can guarantee will always do way, way better than the NGS stuff. Yeah, it seems that way. I think Ultima's a fairly decent sized one as well. I've never tried playing on there, but from what I understand, I think Ephinea is one of the biggest, if not the biggest. So yeah, this should be fun. Respective tomorrow in Ultimate. Oof. Goodbye, Mag Synchro. Yeah, are you playing on Blue Burst, Cinny? Oh, you just started on Ephinea? Yeah, there'll be a class guide every week, so pretty much every weekend there'll be a class guide until I've gone through them all. But even after that, I'll be doing more PSO videos as well. I also cover other Fantasy Star games as well, so also games like PSU as well, I'll cover those as well. Alright, this will be fun. So let's take bets. How long is it going to be before someone gets killed by Megid or an instant kill? Almost immediately happened there, actually, because I didn't see that Lily in the corner. Time is brilliant, yeah. There aren't many options for PSU, but I do really enjoy Clementine. The only thing I'm a little bit iffy on is that they seem to have changed some of the things from official, so the stat growth and the experience rates and stuff seem a little bit off. But to be honest, any way of playing PSU's good in this year, you know. It's a really, really hard game to actually play online now, so any server that gives that functionality, I'm happy for. Yeah, the boosted experience, yeah. Found tons of HP materials today. Oh, Draken, I need to give you that red sword as well. Yeah, I've always really liked the temple music. I like most of episode 2 in terms of the actual areas. It is just the amount of instant kill once you get into the later areas. Yeah, Draken, I can give you that red sword now if you want. Alaron's been going any luck. We have found some photon drops, a few final impacts, a silence claw, and some justies. I think the highlight of the stream so far, I think the best thing we found is a Yasmin Core 3000. You can play VR Temple the most where you made some split screen. Solid day where I went just level 1 to 20 just doing Temple. Yeah, no worries, Draken. Yeah, I mean, it's not my favorite area temple. I like the music. The maps can be a little bit annoying sometimes with just how complicated they can get at times, but I don't think it's a terrible area by any means. I probably like the area more than spaceship, but I think the spaceship music is just too good. Nowhere's more chill than during intense combat in CCA. Yeah, some of the episode 2 music's really, really good. I mean, to be honest, I mean, Phantasy Star as a whole tends to have really, really solid music, not even just PSO. Even NGS has some pretty decent music in it overall. But particularly things like PSO 2 as well, some of the boss music in PSO 2 is really, really good. Always been a strong point of the series, I think. Yeah, the CCA music in particular, though, I think that's one of my favourite themes in the whole game. Yeah, exactly. Great music, great areas, the enemies, though. I've also just remembered that I don't have a cure paralysis, so this is probably going to suck. Although there is a cheese strat for this if you do get paralyzed, if you don't know. Occasionally he goes under the raft and he does this attack where he impales you through the bottom of the raft and it poisons you. And in PSO you can't be poisoned and paralyzed at the same time. So if you're paralyzed, it'll just switch it to poison. Oh, thanks for the subscription, Evan. Just put your cure paralysis on. So you see that I was poisoned, and then because I got hit by one of the old rays, I got switched over to paralysis. So the two are interchangeable. So you can just, if you do get paralyzed, if you can get yourself hit by one of the poison attacks, it'll just change it to poison instead, which is nowhere near as bad. Pity it's not rare enemy chance increase too. To be fair, we've got, there's a huge rare drop boost at the minute. Because we've got a 25% rare drop boost from the weekly boost, plus the Valentine's boost. So there's a lot going on at the minute. But yeah, I mean, Temple is amazing for rare enemies, though. Just popped into your feed on YouTube. Cheers, glad to see some PSO content. Ah, no worries. I know there's not many people covering PSO now, but I've said earlier, like, the more people I can get playing PSO, the better. I absolutely love this game. It's one of my favourite games of all time, so the more people I can get into it, the better. Yeah, now it's the elevator music part of the run where you just wait for the raft. Played a ton on the Dreamcast when you were younger. Oh, cool. Yeah, I started with GameCube myself, but I've gone back to I have gone back to try Dreamcast since. Yeah, I think because of the color palette, and I think also because of the art style of PSO as well, it kind of does hold up. It's never going to look like a modern game particularly, but I think because it is kind of cartoony art style, it does work quite well. Trick track, let's go. Can't recommend these streamers enough. They're a great time, great appeal. Oh, thanks for that, best player. Yeah, Ben, so I typically do 2 uploads a week for video content, and I normally do 1 stream a week as well on weekends, and it's usually PSO that we play. I do play some PSO 2 NGS as well, but to be honest, I think most people are here for PSO. You're watching some Turok N64 vids. Yeah, every now and again, you know, the rabbit hole goes deep on YouTube. You end up just spending hours looking for something completely irrelevant. Yeah, I mean, just in regards to the channel, so I know we are getting fairly close to 500 subs now, so once that's active, I will look into applying for memberships on YouTube just so I can get that activated. I'll obviously look into things like emotes and badges and things like that as well once we get there. If there is any suggestions for anything you want to see as badges or emotes, just let me know and I can kind of look into it. I can't guarantee they'll look any good because it depends on what I can get sorted, but I've also thought it'd be kind of nice to have the member badges as things like the section ID badges, but I don't know if Sega would be okay with that. I love Turok, hoping the Night Dive Studios remaster Shadows of Oblivion and Rage Wars. I've honestly, I never played Turok, so I never had an N64 or anything, so I never really got around to playing it. Yellow Boar's highest tier sub. No, I mean, obviously the best one has to be Skylight. It'd be good against the channel if I didn't put Skylight at the top. No shit on Yellow Boars though. It is a genuinely a really good idea. If you need a chat mod, I'll volunteer. Oh, cool. Yeah, so there's a few things. So obviously, once you get a 500, I may start looking into things like mods as well. I am also considering opening a Discord channel as well. So I'll let you guys know once that's all confirmed. It's the money ID. I suppose, yeah. Yeah, you got a point there. That's actually quite a cool idea. Yeah, same, mate. I think this is one of my favorite boss fights in the game. The only time I really don't like this fight is in challenge mode. In challenge mode, this guy's rough. Yeah, the amount of episode 2 challenge mode runs that I've had ended by this guy is depressing. El Griffin's really, really hard in challenge mode as well. There's a slogan. I suppose it's Yellow Balls. So we've got I suppose it's Yellow Balls and Fala Fam. Or Fala Gang, whichever you want to go with. Oof. Literally zero respect shown there. The only weird thing about this fight with the Hunter is the hitbox on his legs is really odd. It's actually like a little bit behind his leg. I feel like I did absolutely nothing on that fight. I do love in this boss arena though that you get your character on the screen. It's a really cool little touch, that. Is there any way to know which skull is the real one? Honestly, that is one thing I'm not sure on. And does anyone else know that in chat if there is a way to tell which one's the real one? I've always struggled to work that out. I know for things like Sinnoh Blues when they duplicate, there is a way to tell for those. You know, for any Sinnoh that duplicates, because the way you tell with them, if you don't know, is particularly for Sinnoh Beats, the lights on their shoulders are actually a different color on the fake ones. Yeah, I'm not actually sure for Gold Dragon. Dragon, I mean, most of my existence on Blue Burst and GameCube was killing bugs because I wanted CLJ Sword, so... It's alright, we've got Minsk with a Hellray gun, so we're fine. Pretty much everything in CCA just gets obliterated by instant kill anyway. I can't actually remember how much of CCA you do in this quest. Love the fight music so much you can put it on repeat and go to bed. It's so chill, isn't it, the CCA music? Yeah. Oh, you got a fat seer. Oh, cool. Actually, a decent drop. But yeah, I know what you mean. Bass player, like, you could just chill to this music. It's so good. Still find it kind of funny that like the most chill music is for one of the most rough areas in the entire game. Not so much seaside, but jungle in particular. It either becomes the Plantain Fan or the Plantain Huge Fan. I can never remember which one's which. No, one of them is from Plantain Leaf and one of them is from Fatsia. Yeah, so you turn it into another one. You use there's an item called Magic Water that you use on it, and it becomes, I can't remember if it's Plantain Fan or Plantain Huge Fan, which are inexplicably two separate weapons. Huge Fan, oh cool. Yeah, because I think Plantain Fan, I believe that's the wand, isn't it? And then Huge Fan is, I can't know if it's a rod or a part, isn't it now? It's a weapon, I've never used it. Interesting drop though, I think that's the first time I've seen a fat tier drop actually. Forces murders these spawns here. Plantain Huge Fan, cool. Oh, congrats on that. That's actually a good drop. One of those where it's not particularly rare, but it's actually a reasonably useful drop. It's all gone well so far, but I have no doubt that Olga Flow will probably kill me really easily. This room always seems to take ages. It just seems to spawn over and over and over again. Oh, Gal Griffin time. Behold the Raymal handgun coolness. I did make a point of showing that off in the Raymal video, Minsk, so I did rep the side shooting. Speaking of good music, Gal Griffin boss theme. I'm kind of scared of this because I don't know if he's going to knock me over or not. And if he doesn't, I'm dead. I misjudged it. Have you yet to watch the guide? Yeah, it only went up a couple of hours ago. You can probably correct me on loads of things, to be honest, because you played Raymal way more than me. Oof. And that's what having high defense does for you. It's almost one of the only games where like having high stats can actually screw you over sometimes. Oh, thank God he knocks me over. That's really, really helpful. I forgot how annoying Gal Griffin is in Ultimate. Yeah, for those who don't know, this gallop that he does, if you have, I can't know if it's a defense or a HP threshold, but you just won't get knocked over and he'll just continuously hit you until you're dead. Yeah, it literally does make it harder. It's like, well done, you've got really, really high stats. What a shame you're going to die anyway. Been on PSO in the background, and you know I said I hit Pronouncer drops, just got a magic rock moolah off one. Oh, cool. That's actually a really, really useful item. Oh. Got a stink shield. I need to look and see what that makes. I know it's an episode 4 item. I have no idea what that makes. I can't remember now. As I've said, I think most of my experience is from episode 1 and 2, so when it comes to the episode 4 exclusive gear, I'm not as familiar with it. Yeah, so the stink frame, yeah, so that's an episode 1 and 2 item, the stink frame. You can actually upgrade that a few times if you get online. So there's an item you can get from Gallon's shop called, I think it's called, is it Parasitic Cell Type D, I think it's called. And basically what you do is you use that on the stink frame and it upgrades it, and then you use another one on the upgraded item. And you just keep on doing that until you get to the final one. The downside is, though, that none of them are usable by casts. But the final one is Virus Armor Ephinea, which is a really, really good armor. Never like those Morphos, they're really annoying. You have your camera looking away from a Morphos that can't hit you. I'll have to try that out at some point. At least as it is, you still can use it. You just need to get to level 50s. Okay. Also, Cass can use the base stink frame. I wasn't sure if they could use the basic one or not, but I know the upgrades. I'm pretty sure the upgrades are human and human only. This poison in this room is actually doing a ton of damage. As soon as you upgrade, they can't. Fair enough. That was kind of terrifying. Like, I literally looked away for 2 seconds, and when I looked back, 2 people were dead. That looks like the most obvious Delbiter spawn ever. Yeah. I didn't expect it to come from behind, though. You can sometimes just tell when you walk in a room. You know, you've got recoil boxes all along the edges of the rooms and nothing in the middle. Like, little strat for anyone in Seabed as well, if you're sort of new to the area. If you get a room that's got water on the floor, you can actually use the reflections to tell where the enemies are. So for enemies like the Sinnohs that turn invisible, for some reason sometimes you can still see them in the reflections. So just keep an eye on the floor. So you see there, that Sinnoh's gone invisible, but you can still see its reflection. Difficulty spike in Seabed is nuts. Even though Rim has 50 plus, he didn't do great on normal. I dread any higher. Ultimate Seabed is really, really rough. Stuff hits so hard here. But even at this level with this character, I don't like soloing Ultimate Seabed. I find it quite rough with a Huniwell. Certain classes will obviously do better, you know, obviously if you're using a ranger with spread needle and so on, you are going to be able to shut down some of the spawns. And hell weapons do work quite well here as well on some of the enemies. You're enjoying F2 for a change. Yeah, it's a nice change of pace, isn't it? I'm trying the Morphos strat. It does appear to be working. Yeah, it's a nice change. I was aware that we'd done ruins like basically every stream for the last few streams, so I wanted to change it up a bit today. Yeah, I managed to set it up there where I didn't have the Morphos in my camera at all. Yeah, so you basically turn the camera so you can't see the Morphos and then turn round so that you're sort of shooting backwards. Such a weird glitch. Yeah, just got to shoot blind. I suppose it's probably easier to do in some places than others. Or a disingenuous advantage. Call it what you will. Walk straight into that. Yeah, these are quite funny, these saws. You can just literally just stand there and just build PB off them. Yeah, I know you mentioned earlier on Base Player about mods and things like that. As I said, probably once I hit 500, I'm going to open a Discord. I'll let people know when it's all open. Once that's open, then I'll sort of discuss regarding mods and things like that. Just rip one off for a chainsaw. It's basically the same thing, right? Oh god, it's Olga floor time. You know I'm doing Fowler. Anyone who doesn't like Fowler, look away. There it goes. Alright, this will be fun. So a little Easter egg for anyone who doesn't know. If you listen there, Olga Flow talks there and he actually says, you know, he says something like, oh, I'm Olga Flow, Ultimate Evolution. You killed my goddess. If you listen carefully, he'll say it to you. He says, you killed my goddess there. It's a really cool little Easter egg, that. Now, first floor, Olga doesn't scare me too much. He says before he probably gets killed. This is still one of the coolest boss designs in PSO, though. He also hurts so much. Again, because in multiplayer, each one of those projectiles hits you. Good god. I think handgun's a lot better for this. You can switch to mechs when he gets close, but... Can I hit him from here? Yes. Alright, now pain time. Being really more than happy, especially as I'm enjoying online games. Each attack makes you wincing, not even there. I will not be surprised if I die here, because this guy hurts. Again, the music. So there is a strat for Olga Flow. Basically, if you stand behind one of his legs, a lot of his attacks won't hit you. Unfortunately, because I haven't done Olga Flow for a while, I can't remember which leg it is. It's gonna hurt. You basically want to try and kill these Gale and Guile things as soon as you can. That was actually really funny. They just like kind of murdered Olga Flow while I was just taking care of the mags. He doesn't normally die that fast, particularly solo. Hi, Flowen. Yeah, it's not normally that easy. Bear in mind, we do have like level 180s and yeah. The typical experience is normally a lot more painful than that. Congratulations, we are the hero again. No draw. Boo. We've got Solar, Amiza, and money. Yeah, you get a nice song to finish off as well. It is really strange, isn't it, that they don't give you any boxes in here? You just get, like, yeeted back to the lab after 30 seconds. You don't get to open any boxes after doing all that. Yeah, my mag sync is not 120. Oh, we got S rank, nice. No worries, Mel. Thanks for joining. Yeah, it was really nice to run Respective tomorrow for a change. Can't wait for 500 subs. I never thought I'd get anywhere near this, to be honest. I was happy when I got 100. The Dark Resist quite good on that Sting Shield, actually. Cool. Oh, Draken, I'll give you that red sword. Oh, thanks for the subscription, Robert. Good evening again. Have a good time next weekend. Celebrating your 34th on Tuesday. Oh, happy birthday for Tuesday. But yeah, I'll end this one there for today, guys. So as I mentioned, next week I'm gonna be away sort of during this week coming. I will be back by the weekend, so there'll probably be a stream next weekend, but I will let you guys know if anything changes. There'll be an NGS video midweek and then another PSO character guide on the weekend as well, which will probably be Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, as usual, thanks for watching. Nice to play with everyone as well. It's always really fun getting multiplayer with the members of the chat as well. So thanks for joining, everyone. We'll end this one there. If you enjoyed the stream and you haven't already, please consider liking or subscribing. Almost at 500 subscribers now, so once we get there, I'll talk about you guys with plans going forward. But for the meantime, I'll end that there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week on videos midweek. Thanks for watching.